So this will be your fifth Final Four. Not a lot of players achieved this number of Final Four. I mean, I want to know what makes the difference in a playoff series to win a playoff series. What makes the difference? What separates the line to be in the Final Four and not being in the Final Four?
I mean, playing good basketball at the right time, I guess. Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you have experience that you go to the playoff series. Sometimes it depends on the matchup. Maybe it's a bad matchup for your team. I think those are the different kind of scenarios.
I asked this to Nigel in the beginning of the season, and I want to ask you too. When I see you on the court, I always know that even if your shots don't fall, you will contribute to winning. You will make winning plays. I mean, you give me that trust as a basketball fan. I mean, you have a great basketball IQ, and how do you process what's happening on the court different from other players? I mean, what is the thing that makes you different from that perspective of the game?
I mean, I think I've always had a great feel for the game, to be able to read it. You know, for me, ever since I was little, I take pride into doing a lot of little things. Actually doing everything, you know, rebounds, assists, defense, and, you know, it's called the fill up the stat sheet, I used to call it. And that used to be just one of my goals, is to be able to do everything, because sometimes your shots won't fall. Sometimes, you know, it just happens. It's basketball, and, you know, just try to help the team any way possible.
I mean, we are talking about shots making fall or not falling. I mean, in the fifth game 5, you went 1 out of 8 until the last minute of the overtime. And when it mattered most, you knocked down 2 of the most important shots of the season. I mean, can you tell me about those moments? Just how did you maintain that focus on the game to be able to knock down those crucial shots at the end of the game?
I think, you know, it depends on, I mean, it all matters like the off season, how hard you work during the season, and, you know, for how you can, you know, just take those shots no matter what. And I think that I've worked hard enough to be able to shoot those. And like you said, I didn't shoot well in the beginning of the game or middle of the game. And, you know, I just felt like I had confidence, and my teammates had confidence in me, and the shots went in, and it was great.
And I want to ask about your matchup against Mike James, because you are great friendship with him. I know that, and he is the leader in all time in points, and you are the leader in all time in assists and steals. And you had a great matchup. You hold him to 6 or 9 points, 9 or 10 points below his season average in the playoffs. I mean, how was playing against him? I mean, what made you stop him? Like, what was the key against defending him?
I've known Mike forever, and I think I have a kind of a feel on what he does, but, you know, you can't stop Mike, and I think our whole thing was to be able to stop him, and I think Coach had a great game plan to take the ball out of his hands, and for me, I just tried to make it difficult every time he touched the ball to try to, you know, to try to make him not have a good look. And, you know, I think I did a good job. I think our team did a great job on him. And, you know, it's a guy that you can't really stop. So you just only hope to contain him. And that was a big part of our series, and key was to get the ball out of his hands.
All right, I want to take you back 2 years ago right now, and if I told you that in 2 years you will make the Final Four here under Saras'la and with Nigel and Nick and Calathes after you left Barcelona, with all these guys together, you will make Final Four here. Would you believe me?
No, I wouldn't. I would probably say you're a clown. You know? But no, it's amazing. It's amazing for everything that happened, all the adversity through this season, and to, you know, especially, let's say, us three. We went to the Final Four in Barcelona, and then we all meet back here again. So you never know. You never know about sports. You never know the situation, and it's great. It's great, and I hope that we can win one together.
It's clear that you have a great, better relationship with Coach Saras here than in Barcelona. I mean, what changed during those years to build a bond that really stuck together? Because I saw a video, wholesome moment after the game, that you and Saras hugged each other. I mean, it's completely different than what was it in Barcelona. What was different here?
I don't think it was completely different. Like, you know, people always said that we had issue when I left, or we had an issue when I was a player there, and I've always had the same relationship as coach. I've known him forever. We played together for 2 years, and I think that we've always had the same chemistry. You know, maybe we disagree on things. But, you know, when I knew that he was coming here, I was very excited and to play for him, because I know that he'll get the best out of our team. And as you can see, our team has played a lot better under him, and you know, he's done a great job.
Whenever I ask a question about you to your teammates, they always say that you are the greatest point guard in the history of Europe. I mean, of course, you're not going to say that you are the greatest point guard of the Europe, but where do you see yourself on those conversations? At least, can you tell me about that?
They only say this because I pay for dinners all the time. So this is, I told them that they have to say this because I pay for the dinners. You know, for me, obviously, I consider myself up there with everything I've done. I know there's a lot of point guards out there in the past. You know, I learned from 2 of the best, or 3 of the best, in Dimitidis, Vanulis, and Saras'la when I first came to Europe. So, you know, for me to be even mentioned up there with the best, it's a huge accomplishment, honor, and I hope to continue forever many years I play for to be at the top level.
All right. Considering what happened during the summer, you showed great professionalism throughout the season. Like you led the team in regular season, be a leader for the team, and when it comes to playoffs, you at the biggest stage you delivered again. I mean, how was this process for you, considering what happened during the summer, to be able to maintain that professionalism? How did that process go for you?
Like you said, I think it's you just gotta stay focused and maintain professionalism. It's a business, obviously. Some of the stuff that was happening, you know, I didn't like, but you know, I stayed focused. I think for me to have these teammates that I have was really helped me a lot throughout the season, and then coach coming was huge for our team to be successful. And you know, like you said, I just stay focused, be a professional, always kept my head up, and always had confidence in myself.
I saw a video in the locker room that you were saying, "Let's get F word up in the flight." I mean, how was the flight back home? Did you kept your word?
It was great. It was great. We had a good time. All the guys celebrated, and it was a special moment in this situation that you need as a team, and we enjoyed it a lot.
Okay, final question. Fenerbahçe is back in Final Four after 5 years, and we know that due to its concept, one game knockout games, anything can happen in Final Fours, and you have a great chance to win there, of course. And you played a lot of clutch games this season, both in playoffs and regular season. I mean, do you think that this will help you in the Final Four? And what are your general opinions before Final Four? How do you see your chances?
I think it'll for sure help us. You know, all the games that we played. I think for us that we have a veteran team. If you look at our guys, we're a pretty older team that have been through situations that will also help. And I think the biggest thing is to be ready, and the mindset coming in, and make sure we know our game plan. And there's 3 other great teams that are going to be there. So, like I've always said, every Final Four I go to, it's you know, it's the coin flip. You know, it's the little things that you need to be able to win, to go to the next game, and we have to be able to do those things.